They say heaven is a place of peace, of light, of eternal serenity. But what if I told you it was once guarded by a beast so terrifying, even the gods whispered its name in fear? This is not the tale of Cerberus, the hound of Hades. No, this is older, stranger, forgotten by most, erased by time. This is the legend of Kāṭhulon, the monster who guarded Heaven's Gate. In the age before Olympus, before the rise of Titans, the heavens were not ruled, they were protected. At the edge of the celestial realm, where stars burn like lanterns in the void, there stood the Shimmering Gate, a threshold between the divine and the mortal. Not everyone could pass through this gate, not even the gods. Only the worthy, the chosen, or the damned. And standing watch was a creature carved from the nightmares of both gods and men, Kāṭhulon. Guarding, der Kāṭhulon. Verevnet dat Retelling 53 and remember that soul astering of a 90s rhythm story, and Tirija of your variety valid. They could stride to curbing and Kāṭhulon. They are with the dancer, Helmen Kashuk of the 100. You know the one a bit of stolid and furly. Imagine a beast with the wings of 1,000 ravens, each feather dripping stardust. Eyes 9 and total burning across its face like eclipsed moons. A body forged from molten gold and darkened obsidian. Its breath. A wind that could erase memory. Its voice? A sound like bells underwater, beautiful and paralyzing. Kāṭhulon was neither god nor demon. It was a construct of divine necessity, created not by one god, but by all of them. A sentinel that could not be bribed, could not be tricked, and would never sleep. Some said it was a punishment, others a prototype. But the truth, Kāṭhulon was heaven's first sword. To pass through the Shimmering Gate, one had to face Kāṭhulon's 3 trials of soul. 1. The trial of truth. It pierced your heart with a gaze and revealed your greatest lie. If you denied it, you were turned to ash. 2. The trial of intention. Kāṭhulon read your purpose. If your reason for entering was selfish or impure, the gate would vanish, forever closed to you. 3. The trial of memory. It made you relive your worst moment again and again until you broke or passed through it unshaken. Only a handful of mortals ever passed. Fewer still returned. Legends say the prophet Selenar walked through with his eyes open and emerged glowing with celestial fire. A warrior named Lyra tried to cheat the trials. She wore armor made of god metal and spoke in riddles. She never returned. As eons passed, the gods grew arrogant. A new generation, the Skyborn, rose among them, born of chaos and ambition. They questioned the old ways. They demanded access to the gate, and in their hubris, they sought to destroy Kāṭhulon. 7 gods, wielding weapons of storm and flame, waged war on the Gate Guardian. The battle lasted 77 days. Galaxies dimmed, stars wept fire, and time itself bent beneath their fury. But Kāṭhulon could not be slain, for it was not alive in the way mortals or gods understand. So instead, they bound it. Using chains of light, forged in the furnace of aeons, they sealed the creature beneath the gate it once guarded. The heavens were left unguarded, the gate wide open. And though the gods celebrated, the silence that followed was not peace. Whispers say darkness began to seep through. Entities not meant for mortal eyes crawled across dimensions. Some say the fall of Atlantis, the madness of the Oracle of Delphi, even the dream plagues of the Middle Ages, were all echoes of what slipped through when Kāṭhulon was caged. And now, in the modern age, the legend is almost forgotten, buried in dusty scrolls, hidden in coded texts, or misremembered in folklore as a fallen angel, a demon, or a dragon of the stars. But ask yourself this: if heaven needed a monster to guard it, what does that say about what lies beyond the gate? Perhaps the question is not whether Kāṭhulon was good or evil, but whether it was the last line of defense against something far worse. If the Shimmering Gate ever opens again, Let us pray Kāṭhulon still remembers why it was made, or that it ever truly slept at all. Enjoying tales lost to time and myth? Like, subscribe and awaken ancient knowledge every week. Comment below. What other mythical monsters do you think are hiding forgotten truths? This is Whisper Tale, where shadows whisper stories and myths breathe again.